Hello, guys. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining this session. It is Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales and 3 days free training organized by the Dynamics 365 user group Nigeria. To be very honest, you're going to enjoy this. My name is Olanwaju Oniboke, Senior Academic Cloud Advocate at Microsoft. I'm not here alone. I have a guest speaker who is right with me in the studio, and she will be hopping in right now. A beautiful, beautiful lady, but I'll keep that to that compliment to the next slide or the next session that will talk about things. But let me tell you this: this is going to be really interesting and exciting. I have some jokes on you, by the way, but we're going to have fun while we learn this high demand skill. Microsoft Dynamics 365 says is high demand. And you can actually learn it and still be a developer or be a tech person, irrespective of your background. Okay, without wasting time and without further ado, let's bring in our guest speaker for today. Hello, Omolola, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Hi, Ola. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and I see that you're ready and pop up for us. For example, your slide is there, and your face is shining, your teeth is shining, your everything is shining. Shine my teeth as well, so that everything can keep shining, which is good, right? So just before you start this, I just want you to tell us how do you feel today? How are you doing?
Well, I'm super pumped to show people what the Dynamics 365 is all about, right? So I'm super pumped.
Amazing. So just before that, just to share this that we're actually glad to have you wherever you're joining us from. Please do comment. Tell us where are you joining from. All over the world. Take advantage of the LinkedIn, the Twitter platform, or even Microsoft, YouTube, wherever you're joining from. Make sure you comment and tell us where you are taking part from. So, Omar, you to do this. Before we dive into your session, we're going to have some jokes, I hope it's going to be funny. And you tell me which of these jokes is your favorite jokes. I know I'm a comedian and I know I'm an MC, but people don't see me as a comedian, But I'm going to crack some. Don't worry, I'll crack some jokes, and let's even start from those jokes. So, disclaimer: jokes on you guys. So, but let's roll in and enjoy these, short jokes. I'm going to play them twice, but let's go through these jokes together. I'm going to go again so that you catch these jokes. Okay? Yeah, yeah. I mean, we are done with jokes. Just tell us in the comment section which of these jokes relate to you relate with. In case you are new to Dynamics 365, yes, don't worry, you will get enjoy the jokes as we move on. So, Marala, which of the jokes can you relate with? Which of them?
Well, I like the first one.
Okay, because they needed something more dynamic, right? I can get that.
Of
So,
course.
will you give me credit that I'm also a comedian, right? With all this kind of thing, I'm pulling this stunt, I'm pulling
Well,
together.
you try. Let's clap for you. You tried,
Okay,
really.
I'll hold that. I'll hold that myself. So thanks. Yes, let me roll this over to you now, Omolola. Omolola is a business application developer, MVP, and of course is one of the leader in the Dynamics 365 user group in Nigeria. So I'm going to take this and this whole session over to you in the next couple of minutes. She will be walking us through exactly what Dynamics 365 is. Show us some demos, how to set up some, and help you understand how to find your feet in case you want to venture. To be honest, if I'm not doing data science and power platform, this is what I would have been doing. And letting you know that I'm also sitting right there to learn. Let me pass this over to you, Amalola.
All right, thank you so much, Olariwaje. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, from wherever you're joining us from. And I'm so excited to actually be here today and to actually teach us and to show us Dynamics 365. So, like Olav actually told us, the Dynamics 365 sales that we're actually bringing to you today. Today is day one, and tomorrow we're going to go into day two, and next tomorrow we're going to go into day three. So what I'm here to do is actually to prepare the way for the two other speakers that will be coming to teach us. All right, so let us see what we have here today. All right, so this is the agenda that I have for you today. So we're going to look at introduction to business applications. We're going to look at a dive into Dynamics 365 sales. Then we are also going to look at Dynamics 365 sales solution. What are the kind of solutions that actually need Dynamics 365 sales? We are going to look at the offerings in Dynamics 365. And finally, we're just going to set up a trial account so that you, of course, get your feet right into the doors of Dynamics 365. Okay, so let's get right into it.
To be honest, I just need to chip in here. I'm looking forward to setting up a trial account because I want to start learning by experience, by building something. And you don't just learn because I'm happy because you are sharing with us, those kind of solution that needs Dynamics 365 says. This is a masterclass in one session. Amazing. Okay, let's dive in.
All right, thank you so much, Olairaju. And okay, so you might be wondering, right? What exactly is Dynamics 365 sales? What does sales mean? And also, you heard Ola said, "Oh, if I am not doing data and power platform, then I will be here in Dynamics." All right. So I want to just explain to you what the business application in Microsoft. What exactly is business application? All right. So business, anytime you hear Microsoft Business Application, it's actually a suite of cloud-based software solutions, right? Meaning that these solutions in the business application is actually towards is basically tailored towards organizations, right? Means that you cannot just build an app for daily consumption or for for anybody. Whatever app, whatever thing that you are doing in the Microsoft business application, you are building it for an organization. All right. And everything is actually on the cloud. Means that I might build something with my system today, and tomorrow I might just borrow a system to just do something. Means I will just sign up into the cloud, and all my solutions are there on the cloud. Now, in the Microsoft Business Application, we have two major categories under the Microsoft Business Application, which is Microsoft Power Platform and Microsoft Dynamics 365. So anytime you hear somebody say, "Oh, I am a Microsoft business application developer," right? Means that they can be Microsoft Power Platform developer or Microsoft Dynamics 365 developer. Both of it, Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Microsoft Power Platform, are actually inside the Microsoft Business Application ecosystem. Okay. Now, you see, the Power Platform and the Dynamics, they actually call them brother and sister. And I'm going to tell you why in just few seconds. All right. So before we dive into what Dynamics CRM is or what Dynamics is, I want to actually tell you that anytime you hear Power Platform, it means that you have suite of applications that you can use to build solutions from scratch. Okay. Now, Dynamics, you already have solution, right? You already have some set of solution built for you. So you enter into Dynamics 365, you can now customize that particular solution to fit a particular business case. You get the difference? Follow me. Power Platform, you're building from scratch. Any kind of app that you're doing, solutions that you're building in the Power Platform space, you are building right from scratch. If you are using Dynamics as the business application solution, then you already have some set of solution configured for you. What you just go to do, you go and tailor that particular solution to what? Um, to suit a particular organization's process. Now, let's take it down. Inside the Dynamics 365, we have it divided into two. So we have the ERP side and we have the CRM side first. So one day I was wondering that why do they call Dynamics 365, right? And when I was checking, I found out that the reason is because the Dynamics 365 actually gives a business everything that a business needs. And that five is the extra. All right. 360 that a business needs, and five. What do I mean?
Should I call that Rema? I know some people might not get what I'm saying there. I mean, did you coin this, Omolola?
Actually, I coined this because I coined this. I was wondering, why did they say 365? So I was checking and I saw that okay, the Dynamics actually offers two sides, right? Which is customer relationship management, means that Dynamics helps you to manage customers, right? That's one side to it. Okay. Then the second side is that when we talk about things like budget, finance, Dynamics 365 also captures that. Then I was checking and I saw that, oh, it means that it actually gives you 360 and beyond. So the five is the
Hmm.
beyond. You get.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So now I've talked about CRM and I've talked about ERP. The major difference is that anytime you hear CRM, it has to do with a customer. Okay, so you have an organization. You should know that organization has two sides to it. The side that you don't see, which is how much are we spending this year, right? Their budget, their finance, all of those things is classified under ERP. So ERP means enterprise resource planning. So ERP, we have things like finance and operations for large scale businesses. We have BC for small scale businesses. So that is basically the ERP, enterprise resource planning, helping you to plan everything that an organization needs. Now, what we're actually looking at today, the CRM side of things. In an organization, you are dealing with customers, right? You are then, even though you're dealing with customers, one of the most important things that you're looking at is you want to drive sales. So the dynamics inside the Dynamics CRM, we have sales. that is talking to you about all your sales process. So the sales process captures everything right from when a sales is starting to when a sales has ended, meaning that, okay, I will start from when a sale is starting, then I'm going to start from the point where, okay, say this customer is looking like an opportunity, looking like something that can come to my organization as sales, right? Then we have a particular period under sales for that. We also have a particular period called one, meaning that this particular customer that I'm trying to follow, this person has now come into my organization as a customer. So now, when this person is now in your organization as a customer, what's the next thing? Then there's another module again inside the Dynamics 365 called customer service that handles that. Before it actually comes into sales, we also have a particular module called Dynamics 365 marketing, where you do all your adverts and all of that. So all of this is everything that comes together, all this module, the sales module, the marketing module, the customer service module, everything came together and formed the customer relationship management, CRM. Everything that has to do with the customer, from the point where you are chasing them to buy your product to the point where, okay, they are now having, say, information gathering with you. So, what's this product about and all of that, to the point where they are now your customer. So Dynamics 365 will not just leave them like that. We want to manage, their expectations and all of that. And that's why we have another module called the customer service training. And beautifully in the Dynamics 365 community, we've actually touched this customer service. So now we are going into another module of the CRM, which is the sales. So that's like the introduction that I'm here to tell you that I'm here to talk to you basically about sales. Now, before actually going to some of the other things that I have today, I want to tell you some of the amazing opportunities that you have if you are actually in the Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales ecosystem. So now,
I'm interested in that opportunity, Mala. Yes, I'm speaking. And everyone here, let me know in the comment section. Are you not interested in this? I am, by the way. So, let's go ahead. Show
all
us.
right, all right. So now, the Dynamics 365 sales gives you so many. If you're like me and you like adventure, I like adventure, right? I want a career path that can give me opportunity to be so many things. What am I saying? So you might be watching this today, you might be a student, you might even be a sales rep, you might be anything at all. If you are in the Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales, you have the opportunity to be one, a sales engineer. What do I mean? It means that you're actually the salesperson. You are the tech person. All right. You are helping an organization to manage. So you're like in the back end, you are customizing all of this, all the sales process that I'm going to be showing you. You customize it and all of that. You also have an opportunity to be a Dynamics 365 um, sales support engineer. So you can be a support engineer, right? So for you, you might not be this person that likes code and all of that. However, you have so much, you love talking, right? You might enter into the Dynamics 365 sales as a technical sales support engineer. Okay. So now I've mentioned two things, right? Just as a Dynamics 365 sales engineer, I've mentioned two career paths. Now imagine other modules in the Dynamics 365 means that we have more than 10 career paths that you can actually choose from if you are in the Dynamics 365 ecosystem. So whether you studied accounting, you studied banking and finance, anything at all that you studied in school, you have a place in the dynamic. So you don't need to study computer science like me. You don't need to study mathematics like Ola. All right. You don't need to study engineering like other people. Banking and finance, economics, anything that you studied in the management ecosystem, you actually have a place here at the Dynamics
Yeah, Omala,
365.
sorry for me stepping in here. I mean, to be honest, this is enlightening, especially the opportunity in this domain. I can imagine if Dynamics 365 says alone, we have these two roles there. Be a Dynamics 365 says engineer, being at the back end, customizing all the things that, Malola will be getting us into today, or even someone who could help other customers, by supporting them on, in sales. This is magical. So you will see that it's not like coding, it's not pure coding like pro developers. And many of you are looking for ways of what to learn in tech. This community is for you. Like this video, you should share, you should save it, bookmark it so that I can come back to this resource. Okay, over to you, Manala.
Thank you so much, Olairaju. Thank you. Okay, now so let's look at another thing. So in the Dynamics 365 sales, um, if you are actually an engineer, you have people, customers come to you and they will tell you. So that particular process, we call it the information gathering stage. So they come to you and they say, okay, in this particular, in my organization, this and this and this is my sales process. All right. And I want you to help me to, I need a system or a solution that can actually capture my sales process from when it's starting to when it's ending. Okay, so you might be wondering, what kind of sales solution, Dynamics 365 sales solution, do I want to give them? Okay, or what kind of what are the offerings in the Dynamics 365 sales? Number one, the Dynamics 365 sales actually gives you the opportunity to meet buyers. Okay, so you can configure the system in such a way that, of course, meet buyers, you build relationship, collaborate seamlessly. Another beautiful thing, right, about and that's why Microsoft is actually one of the lead when it comes to business applications. You can check it out. Is because you can put all of this together. So when I started, I mentioned that there's something called Dynamics 365 customer service. I mentioned marketing, and now we are looking at sales. You can put all of this together. What am I saying? You can collaborate and put together sales. Say, okay, my circle is going to start from marketing, right? And all the data, I want to still connect it to my sales. And now that the customer is now inside my organization, I want to connect it to what? To the customer service side of things. You can do all of that with the Dynamics 365, right? And that is why, like they call it, better together, right? Because you can, put in all of these things together. And in fact, this is just one of the things you can do. You can actually extend. So I've mentioned that you can be a support engineer, you can be this. Another thing is, if you are a core developer, hmm, you're a pro developer, you do C sharp, you do JavaScript, right? We need you in the Dynamics 365 sales because there's something called extending Dynamics 365. Hola, are you shocked?
Yeah, I am, but actually I am. So I think this thing is so robust in terms of career progression that you can, so even a pro developer can come into this circle and still extend, capability or functionality of those application and system. Wow, I love this.
Yes. So another thing is that it actually gives you opportunity for career progression. Okay. So you might start as somebody that, oh, I don't know how to code. That's how you might come into the Dynamics 365. I just want to, put in the system and help them to configure it. I do contact, I do the accounts and all of that. I understand data. Okay? Ola, understand data. You understand relationship between tables and all of that. That might just be what you know, right? In the Dynamics 365, in fact, we have a particular certification for data analysts inside the Dynamics 365.
Oh, where are my data ninjas? Data ninjas, can you hear this? In case you're watching this right now, there is a role on this. Oh man, we'll talk about this later, but I'm actually interested in this now more than before.
Yes. So because Dynamics 365 has its own database called Database. All right. So database is if you actually go into database, they will tell you that database is not just a database, that it is a data service. So the sales that I talked about, the customer service that I talked about, the marketing that I talked about, all of them, they use database. So it's easy for you to actually connect them together because you can use the same database. All right. And that is why data analysts actually have a role to play where inside the Dynamics 365, because yeah, like I said, there's a career path, there's an exam MB 260 that deals with this. It is basically your data career inside of Dynamics 365. So I was saying that you might enter into Dynamics 365 as somebody that actually just understand data and all of that. What do you get to do? You will start noticing that, oh, why do I need a C sharp engineer or a JavaScript engineer to come here and help me extend this? Then you start. So you are not just learning C sharp, you are not just learning JavaScript, you are learning JavaScript and C sharp for Dynamics 365. So you will start extending the capabilities of Dynamics 365 yourself. So that way, you're no more a Dynamics 365 engineer. Just say Dynamics. You are now a Dynamics 365 engineer that understands pro development. So all of these I've said so that you will not just be there and not know that this is an amazing career path for you. Data analysts, pro developers, local developers, all of us, we have a place. We are all developers in the Dynamics 365 space. Let's get right into it. Okay, so
Shows how to set up a trial version, trial account. But just before that, I need to tell everyone, in case you are just joining us, this is a 3 days program organized by the Microsoft Dynamics 365 Nigeria user group, and it's all about Microsoft Dynamics 365 6. And that's what we've been talking about for the past, 20 minutes, as being led by our most valuable, Microsoft most valuable professional MVP of Malola. And I just want to play this interstitial. Let's relax, calm down. This one is not joke. We're not going to be just an interstitial to tell you more about the program, the speakers that we have. Today is the one, we have the two, we have the three, and when we are back, just 3 seconds, we will set up a trial account. Yes, welcome back. I told you it's gonna be just short, but it's needed to let you know we have stack of professionals, experts, consultants, who have this experience, and we are not just here to tell you. We want to show you and help you do it. That is why I haven't talked about that. And 365 says we are literally show you now how to set up a trial account. Which from tomorrow and next tomorrow we're gonna build on top of it. I'm excited, Omolola. Let's get this done.
all right. So Ola just mentioned that today is day one, right? I'm so excited because of the people that are coming tomorrow. And that is why you see this what we want to do now is so important, right? For your larger Bele is coming tomorrow and Koya is
Yes.
coming on day three. So but before
Yes.
we go into what they will do, you need a trial account, right? You need your own account. And that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. So we will be doing it together. I have my
Yes.
account. I just set it up, right? But I'm going to
Okay.
show you. So let's do this together, everyone.
Yeah. I'm also going to be doing it
Okay.
alongside so that you can see my second screen there. I will try to, if I can speed up and come out, but I will follow you. Okay.
All right. And just one sec. Okay. So now um, I want you to just type in trials dot
Just type in
dynamics
trials. Okay.
dynamics.com.
Interest.
Trials.dynamics.com. You are going to see this, right? Ola, you can see my screen here.
Yes, I can.
All right, so trials.dynamics.com, you're going to see get started with Dynamics 365 free trials. And I want you to just, so now you can see that all the things I've talked about, look at customer service, look at field service, Dynamics 365 remote assistant, we have Dynamics 365 marketing. But the module we actually want to look at is Dynamics 365 sales. So now what you're going to do, you're going to put in your account. So I want you to put in your Microsoft account. So if you have a developer account, just put in your developer account and you would click start your free trial. All right.
Question, Omola. Can I use just Microsoft personal account or I can use both?
You can use both. You can use just ensure you're using your Microsoft account.
Okay, okay. Just have to be Microsoft account. It could be personal account, it could be a Microsoft 365 developer account, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we'll clarify that as we move on. Yes, all right.
Yes. So now let us dive right into it. I'm going to share my screen again and show you another amazing thing. So Ola, let me know once you're done registering. Okay. So I
Yeah,
want this
yeah,
to
I'm
be
doing that
as
now.
seamless as possible. Okay. Now, immediately you go right into your Dynamics 365 sales, you are going to see something like so. It's just going to load and then it throw you here. All right. So actually, you are going to. So this is yeah. So this is the sales hub. Okay. Once you go into it, this is where you're going to go. It's going to take you to Microsoft Dynamics 365 and it will show you to take you to the trials. So this is what you're going to see. So this is what you have. And see, another beautiful thing is even if you don't have anybody to guide you, you see this pop-up that I have here, you can just click learn the basics and it will show you the basics of Dynamics 365 sales.
It's a,
All
it's a
right.
lie. Like, seriously? Oh my God.
Yeah, seriously. So you can see the
I'm with you.
pop-up there. You can
Good.
just click it and it will show you, it will teach you, you will see, you get the understanding of the basics of Dynamics 365. So talking about leads, insights, all of that for your large day belly is coming tomorrow to teach us that. And that's why you have to get this first. So once you have this, I want you to select this sales trial here and we want to look at the sales hub. The sales hub. All right. So I'll just do an overview and show you. I know that once you look at my screen, you'll be like, oh, what's all this? What's all this? What does it look like? Just calm down. I'm going to be showing you exactly what we are doing today. All right. So now, this is basically the sales hub, and we have the sales. So now, if you look here, you see my work. We have sales accelerator. We have activities. This will show you all your activities. So you sent a mail to somebody, thank you for your interest, thank you for your interest. Oh, this thank you for your interest is coming from the website, and all of that. You're going to see all your activities here. So mind you, if you just signed up, exactly what you are seeing on my screen is what you have on your screen too.
I can confirm this because now I've successfully signed up right now. But yes, I have. You can see those bar chart and all those things there. Oh, I love
Yes.
this. Oh, there are a lot
Awesome.
of progress guiding me through this environment. Okay, I can focus now.
Yes, so please go to Sales Hub, Bola. Just select Sales Hub. So how I did that is, if you come to my screen here, you would see. If you're looking at my screen, you're going to see trials.
Ah,
Trials.
yes, yes,
So
yeah,
select
that's what I saw.
trials. Yes, select trials,
You pop up a
and
dialog box and you could see publish apps, a lot of apps there like this.
yes. So select Sales Hub. If you select Sales Hub, you will see exactly what I am seeing now. So you're going to see all of this. And remember, I mentioned that I want you to understand that this is Dynamics 365 sales. You are trying to um, get, or you're trying to secure a lead, or you're okay. Let me put it in layman terms. This is sales. You are an organization, okay, and you want to help them to set up their, for instance, say you are a consultant or you are a Dynamics 365 engineer, you want to help them to set up their um their system, right? Their Dynamics 365, they said, oh, please, Omalala, help us set this up. So what you are looking at is you need two major things: accounts and contacts. What are accounts? Accounts is the organization that is about to purchase something from you, right? We are looking at sales process
Mm.
now. So
So
account,
potential customers, right?
thank you. So
Mm.
now
Awesome.
potential customers, that organization, for instance, let's say that I'm a business and I am I'm about to get, say, a contract, for instance, from Microsoft, right? We need a contact in Microsoft. So Microsoft is the account. We need a contact in Microsoft. Olarewaju is our contact from Microsoft. Let's see. Um, let's look at this. So I want you to come under customers, right? You will see account, select account. You can see all of these account names. So these are what? These are companies, right? These are the accounts. So if you select this particular account, you can see the account information. This account information, I will show you how you can actually set up an account. All right. This account information is
Mm.
actually the form, and you've actually set it up. So you didn't create the form at any time because Dynamics
Mm.
365 sales is already there for you. You just need to customize it. Okay.
Mm.
So this is an account information, right? So this is the information of A Datum Corporation. Okay. Now, this is the timeline. All this is to help you track all the activities. All right. Then you can see this assistant here. See, this is absolutely beautiful. I want you to actually look at it. I want you to open your sales eyes now and think like a salesperson. This is an assistant card. You have two reminders. Can you see opportunity closing soon? Right? So
True.
all of this ecosystem that you're looking at, all these things that you're looking at is just to help you with your sales process. Now look at the primary contact for this particular A-Day2. Ola, I know you're a data person. So, and I know that you're going to understand this more. So for a layman, when you have an account, okay, account in Microsoft Dynamics 365 is a table. By table, I mean that look at a database. We have a table with rows and column, and inside a particular table, we have the account. So we have all the accounts in that table. Okay? We
Yes.
now
Yes.
have another table called the contact table. So we
Yes.
are going to map the contact table to the account table. So
As
for
a data analyst, it is called data modeling. We are joining them together. Relationship. Ah, interesting.
yes, yes. So for each account, right, you have contacts. You get. So for this,
Hmm.
like I said, Microsoft, you have. So if, for instance, say you're talking to Microsoft, you will even say you need a job from Microsoft. There is somebody from Microsoft that will be talking to you, right? So in
Yes.
this business
Yes.
scenario, you're talking to Microsoft, but there is somebody representing Microsoft. That person is the contact for the account Microsoft. You get the
Hmm.
drift.
Yes,
So
yes, interesting. You can't be talking to the entire company. You must have a lead or a contact person that is the primary contact on that account or that.
yes. Awesome.
Ah,
So
cool.
let's just look at other things that we have here. So if you select this now, under account, you can see my active account. This is actually called views. What do we mean by views? You have data in your account table, right? So you need a view to show some columns in your account table. Now you can actually customize this and say, I want to actually filter. Okay, you can see account name here. Account name is a column under the table account. You can see main phone is a column under the table account. City is a column. Primary contact, a column. Email of the primary contact, a column. Now, this view actually gives you the opportunity to filter. Okay, what do I mean? I can say, okay, oh, in this my view, I only want to see all the accounts in the city, say Redmond, for instance. So if I do that and I say filter by, you don't need to write any line of code. I just need to say filter by city, where, so I can just say now the filter parameters we have equals, does not contain, contains, begins with, and all of that. So I just want to say that I want to see the data where my city is Redmond. Okay, so a view actually gives you insight to the data. So if I select apply, can you see what happened? It has sought that particular my
Wow.
view and is showing me
Yes.
just this.
Hmm.
Okay. I have I
Hmm.
written any line of code? No, I've not.
Not at not at all.
I'm just trying to filter. I'm trying. So all you need to do when you're working with Dynamics 365 sales is that you know what you want to do. I just said it now. I want to be able to see all the records in Redmond, and I have a city here, Redmond. I just filtered. All right. You can say clear filter. When you clear filter, everything shows you. It shows you everything again.
Okay.
You can.
Omola, test and hypothesis here. Because you are not the only one. I'm following through back to back with, and I believe a lot of people, all the people that are participating, joining us now, they're actually following back as well. So I have a quick question. Just one or two questions to ask quickly. I'm just going to pop it up on the screen while we continue. One of that is yes. How many major categories do we have in the Microsoft Biz app ecosystem? So feel free to drop your answer in the comment section, on LinkedIn, G2, wherever you're joining from. Omola told us so, and I will not tell you the answer. No, yeah, I know. We pick, we see maybe you get it or not. Okay. The second question is, according to our speaker, we call Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. How she use a term like that? They are called and the no, no, I'm already giving the expo. So I'm just going to stop here. These are the two questions I have right now. Pass your comment, your answer in the comment section, and then we'll resume. Okay, over to you, Manola.
Yes, thank you so much, Ola. So, another beautiful thing, like I said, this is your views, right? You can customize your view. So, under you can say that under account, I have my active views, right? That's because this active view is just one of the views. So, I can decide and say, oh, I want all accounts. So all accounts will show you all the accounts that you have. If you have more accounts, it will show you from the account table, all your accounts. It will show you here. If you so now you can now decide that, okay, let's see look at our views. So you can decide that for us, our my active account is actually the account that is set to default, meaning that anytime I come to my views, right, the one I'm going to see is my active account because that's the one that has been set to default for me. Okay, you can also sort. So you can decide to sort and say, I don't want to see A to Z. I want to see from Z to A, right? So you can sort alphabetically, right? So it allows you to sort, it allows you to filter. You can decide to set your own view and say that, oh, I don't want this my active account to be my default view. I want all accounts to be my default view. All I just need to do is come here and say set default view. Okay. Um, it also allows you to actually filter. You can filter by keyword. And here you can actually see apply begins with. So if you're following me and you type into the search box, you're going to see that this actually allows you to be able to filter, right? You get to filter, applies begin filter on this column. So you can customize this however you want it to be. Another thing that I know will interest a lot of, if you're a data person and you're looking at this, another thing that will interest you is, Ola, is this familiar to you? Please tell me if this logo is familiar to you.
Say no more. What did I say? Say no more. Omoyola. This is what this one, I will take over this side, but no, I'm just joking. This thing is more than familiar. This is, wait. Let me ask. Can someone tell us what this is? That icon that Monola is pointing at. Please drop it in the comment section. We're going to move forward, but just in 3 seconds, I'm going to 3, 2, 1. I will add zero to it. Zero. Okay. All right. Omola, do you need me to tell
So
you or what?
no. That's fine.
You see our
So
people already there. We don't, they carry last.
data
Well
people, right? I
done.
trust them.
Yeah. Say Power BI logo. I'm amazed. I'm happy. See, I dare me pause. Say Power Platform. And then see, I call logo too. Okay, cool. We have amazing comments. See, eh, we we are active. This one we did here. So let's continue. Thank you guys
All
for
right.
for answering.
Okay. So Power BI guys, the beauty is that you can actually do a Power BI preview here. So it gives you the opportunity to actually um, get an insight to your data. So it's loading. So because of our time, I'm trying to just show you the overview. All right. So you can also run a flow. So my Power Platform people, I know you guys understand so much about flows. So basically, flow is your Power Automate. Remember when I started, I mentioned that in the business application ecosystem, we have Power Platform and we have Microsoft Dynamics. The beautiful thing is that you can actually integrate these things. So I can actually integrate Power Automate with Dynamics 365. In fact, if you are a Dynamics 365 engineer, you need to be able to extend Dynamics 365 either with low code or with pro code. So if you know that, oh, I'm a Dynamics 365 engineer, but I don't know pro code, right? Then try to just understand low code like Power Automate. So you can actually automate a lot of your processes. All right. So you can run a flow for this account and look at AI Builder here. Artificial intelligence people, you can actually do things with AI Builder inside of your Dynamics. All right. Now, let us also let's select the account. If you look at account, we have many what? We have many things to actually play with here in the account. So this is also view. Remember, you can filter view, you can sort. So this is sorting now A to Z. You can actually sort, um, you can filter, you can sort Z to A. Now, it's possible for you to have an account that has other um, organizations under it. And that's what this logo is for. So this particular logo is called hierarchy. So it's possible that when you're actually setting up this, okay, you actually put in other organization under. So you know all those organizations that are groups of businesses. So we have say this business and we have another business under it. You can actually set it up in the hierarchy. So let's look at open um, org chart. So this basically gives you the opportunity to do a lot with the dynamic sales, right? That's loading. It's going to take so much of our time.
I think it has loaded now.
Yes. So now we are looking at the particular hierarchy in that particular organization that we just selected, and we just saw Kevin Martins. That's like the we can see that his own hierarchy is sales manager. So what you can do as a Dynamics 365 engineer is that you can actually you can customize the hierarchy for a particular business. Okay. So all of these that you're looking at is just the sample data. That's what we have here, sample data. So you can customize this. You can look at details, you can look at files, you can look at asset location, you can look at related. So you might be wondering, okay, Lola, how do I add a new account? So this is how to add a new account. If
You
you
know
have,
what I wanted to ask you? That's exactly what I want to ask you. How do we create new account? So, yeah,
let's
go
just
ahead.
say that I read minds a little.
Ah, okay. We tell.
All right. So you want to create an account, okay? Remember, I told us that Dataverse is the database. So what you are doing is that you're submitting a record inside your database. So what data, what table are you submitting it inside? You're submitting it in the account table. So now I want to just quickly create an account, and I will just say my account name is Microsoft. Phone number. So I have some things here in my data, so I'm just populating it. Fax, let's just put in website www.microsoftlearn.com. So what we are basically doing now is that we are trying to put in all the data for we're trying to put in all the data for this particular account. So now, remember I told us about hierarchy. If this particular account has a parent account, meaning that in this account we have subsidiary, we have other child accounts, we have babies under this particular account, you can say, okay, I want to actually put in the parent account. So parent account, you can just say, okay, for this particular parent account, it's already existing in our table. So you can select it. See, I can select Edetum Corporation, okay? Or I can say, no, I don't have this parent account. I just want to create it. So you can just say, you create a new account for it. Can you see? Yeah, quick create. It allows you to quickly create what? Another account that is going to serve as the parent account for this account. All right, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to select a datum corporation. And what you want to do is, of course, you know that this person is your um so you know that this particular person is what? This particular organization, this particular account, this particular business that you're trying to, set up all this their sales process. You should understand that they have address. So what we are trying to do in this form is simple. You want to get their name, you want to get the phone number, you want to get fax, you want to get the website, you want to get the parent account, you want to get all the address and all of that, and you just put it here and you save it. Okay, so now all of this timeline is going to help you manage your activities. Okay, so you can see capture and manage all records in your timeline. This is amazing. It helps you to do a lot of things. You can add an attachment to this. I can say that, oh, I can enter a note and say, I have a meeting with Olarewaju. Remember, Olarewaju is who? Is our contact for Microsoft. So I have a meeting with Olarewaju by 2 p.m. West African time. So what that is going to do is that it's going to attach this particular note. So anything you are taking note of, anything you need to do, you don't need to start writing. You just need to add it and put it in this particular account. So when somebody comes into Dynamics 365 and they check for Microsoft account, what do they see? They will just see, oh, remember I told us that it's actually seated in the cloud. Means that another person, say my imaginary twin sister Lara, comes here tomorrow and wants to see the progress of the Microsoft account. She will just come here and she will see all the notes that I've taken. She will see the contact and she can just work with this. All right. So we also have contact. So you can, when you are so the same way I fill in information for accounts, you can do the same thing for contacts. So when you're filling in account, all you just need to do is just that you need to map. Can you see? Before we didn't have anything in the hierarchy. Now we do. The reason is because it's, if you over on here on this place, it will tell you a datum corporation has an hierarchy. If you select this, it's going to load the hierarchy of a datum corporation. And it's going to tell you that in the hierarchy for a datum corporation, Microsoft is there because you have connected it together. All right. So Dynamics 365 sales is amazingly interesting. It's very interesting. If you come here, it will also tell you that Microsoft does what? Microsoft has an account and Microsoft has hierarchy. So it will tell you that this particular account Microsoft is linked to a Datum Corporation. So it gives the salesperson understanding of, oh, okay, 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 okay. This person, this is the 10. These are all the contacts that we actually have in this particular account table. So if you go to contact, you can see all the records that we have. Another thing, if you look at these sales, right, you will see leads. I'm not going to tell you so much about leads because for your Lajide Bele is coming tomorrow to tell us about leads. So you'll be hearing, when she comes tomorrow, you're going to be hearing things like leads, opportunity, this, that. You might be wondering, what is all of that? I'm sure you ask her when she comes. So she will be the one to really take us deep inside Dynamics 365 sales, and you understand how to actually manage a lead, right? All the processes that you need to do to actually do all of that. So,
All right. Because of time, we're also going to take one or two questions. We just have like 1 minute or 2 minutes max to round up this.
session, yes. All right. So, thank you so much, Olariwaju. We've actually basically come to the end of the overview of Dynamics 365 sales. Remember, if they ask you, so now you've attended the Dynamics 365 session, what do you understand by the Dynamics 365 session that we've actually done today? What we've done, let's go back to my slides. So what we've done today, right, is now you know business application.
Yes.
You know that in the business application we have Power Platform and we have Microsoft Dynamics. You know that in the Dynamics we have a Dynamics ecosystem, we have CRM and we have ERP. You know that under CRM we have sales, and you were able to create a trial account. Tomorrow you dive deep into Dynamics 365 sales. I hope that you enjoy this session. I also hope that now you have the understanding that there are so many career paths in tech, and Dynamics 365 sales, inside Dynamics 365 sales alone, we have more career paths that you can actually look at. Okay, so thank you so much, Ola.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Omola. It's been a really exciting, call and learning streak for me. Learning something new, interacting with it. I'm definitely going to explore it because I'm a doer. Right on the call, I set up my own trial account as well. So this is why I want you to do same thing. We also have a link for you, which will for others to continue to learn. For example, the link I display on the screen right here it's aka.ms/Nigeria user group. That's the Nigeria UG Dynamics 365 says. There's modules there that I can enable you to learn further. At the end of the training, it's going to be a companion for you as well, while you continue to learn. Okay, so I have a question here. I pop up that question. I'm also going to, for those that miss our joke, we'll go back to our dry jokes. And then you're going to, maybe you now resonate with it better because you've had the session through of the environment. Oluwaseyi Samson asks that when we're talking about account, I mean customers account, right in Dynamics 365 says, at a point we were mentioning this is the account. When you click on this account to customers account, I think yes. But let's hear from you.
Yes, 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 Oluwaseyi. We're talking about the customer's account, and that's why remember that um we are trying to manage sales, right? So that's the customer account that you are setting up. Okay. Oh,
So
Nigeria has happened to me.
a follow-up question, but your face is still shining. No, I love that. Creating account, doesn't that mean creating a new customer from organization?
So it basically means
Email
that. So
account.
now, yes, so you're creating a new account, meaning that for this particular sales process, for instance, say you have spoken to Olariwaju now. Olariwaju has a company. The name of the company is Microsoft, for instance. So Olariwaju's company is a lead, is like Olariwaju's company is a potential customer. Microsoft is that company. So I need to now do what? I need to create the account for Microsoft. Inside that account, Microsoft, I need a contact, somebody that I will be calling the contact person. So that's the contact. So we have a contact for Microsoft. So Olariwaju for Microsoft.
Wow, amazing. That's so clear. And we have some lot of reaction here. This session is amazing. So impressive. God bless you abundantly. Thank you, Omalola and Olaniwaju. I like the fact that you mentioned my name. Oh, I love this. Thank you too. So impressive. God bless you abundantly. Yes. Thank you guys. And as we wrap up today, we'll continue to interact with you after this. We need to cut off now because we've gone past time. Even
Okay, so
though
I just
it's
dropped a
3 minutes.
link. I just dropped a link for us. So don't sleep tonight. Go to this link and read it up. Okay. So it's a link to
Okay, awesome.
Microsoft.
So
Yeah.
let me drop that link here where they can see it. AK.S, which is Niger. That's the link I talked about. Niger UG Dynamics 3656. So once you click on the link, you see it now. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to that resource which we share with you. We're going to help you to learn more about what you've just seen today. All right, let's quickly go back and take our jokes, and after that we'll wave and say bye bye for now. A joke, jokes on you guys. Okay. All right. Welcome back. So, Omalola, let's just say and wave. Let's wave because we come to the end of the show. Thank you very much for coming and sharing this wisdom with us. It's a master class. Actually, you truly demystified them. Traces 5 says, help us to get started, and we assure you that we will not joke with this session. We'll take it. Did I still have jokes on? No. We are not joking with this one. This is a serious one. Now we're going to take it serious, and we appreciate you. So let's wave and say, everyone. Bye.